Hi guys, thank you so much for your support so far. I again urge you to continue to support me how you can, especially financially if you can. At this time, I want to go into another video in terms of, as I start the second video, to really try and explain to you my financial situation over the last few years. I think it's only fair that I do that because it's not really fair for me to be asking you for money when you don't really know what's been going on and financially and why it's important for me to have this. Basically, in 2008, 2009, I was working for Nando's, which is like the same times I was at university. But I lost that job because around June 2009, they thought I was robbing from them because I had £3 extra in a bum bag. Now, I did not steal from them, but I tried to argue my case, but and I never worked out, and I lost that job. Now, since then, I've really been struggling because until May this year, I did not have a passport since then, and so it's been really a struggle to try and show that I was able to work. And so financially, I've not been able to be in a situation where I can support myself. So what have I been doing? Which is a real question. In 2000, after I finished university, I spent a stint looking for work, and that really did not work out that well because not having a passport, you can't really prove that you're eligible to work. And so I began doing volunteer work, and I did volunteer work with a program run by the volunteer service by Sporting Chances, which I was doing classes on sports and sports sessions around the local area, and that was good because it gave me the experience that I needed in terms of working with young people, and also it kept me busy. I also at the same time was learning how to play around with Photoshop and other things, and just began to really keep my time busy. And so some of the graphics you've seen around or that I've done that are on this Help Leaky thing is because I've done them myself. And that came from that time that I spent, in my home just learning our stuff. In 2009 to 2010, that's when I was doing the Sporting Chances. After that, what happened around that summer, I went for a church conference, and I then enrolled to do some church evangelism kind of short-term training just to really get my relationship with God kind of sorted out, because I thought that is important to me. And so what I did was I went to a program run by the Peace Center of Evangelism, which is named Practical Evangelism and Adventist Christian Education. And so I learned how to be a Bible worker. And so from around, the program was from July to October 2010. And from then I spent my time in Birmingham till January, throughout the course, and also until January after, doing Bible work. And I then began commuting from Coventry to Birmingham, while as a volunteer, they covered my transport. And so when they covered that, I was able to continue doing the Bible work and did some graphics work for them as well. And so that's really kept me busy until just 2-3 weeks ago, when I kind of had to close that phase because I needed to then really begin pushing forward. I've received my passport, and so now I'm just trying to push forward to try and get prepped and ready for university. And so that's really what's been happening in terms of work. Now, in terms of right now, earlier this year, I tried to apply for job seekers, but because I didn't have my passport was sorted out, I didn't get it. So I ended up going sign-on sessions, and for those who do sign-on sessions, it's really annoying. So I did that for a few weeks. For a few weeks, I'm lying. For a few months, I did that from January through to April, and I didn't get a penny for that because eventually went to the Home Office, and the Home Office kind of wrecked me, and they said I've got no money. I can't get that money, and so that's basically what's been happening. I'm now looking for work. It's been a few weeks now looking for work. It looks promising, I'm hoping, but I'll sort that out as soon as. Thank you very much, and I hope you can support me.